In this video, Kevin is going to make, this is our version of Ronto Wraps. So we did a video of Ronto Wraps using a cookbook, a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge cookbook. And honestly, the recipe in there, we had not had the Ronto Wraps when we did the recipe. So we did not realize how completely different the recipe is from what they actually serve in Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge is in Hollywood Studios and Disney. And so
in the Star Wars section.
In the Star Wars section, yeah. So we got to try an actual Ronto Wrap and we absolutely love them. And so we've never tried to do our own version what we think it should taste like. So we got these 5 ingredients together. And we're hoping that this will do the trick. Now, I will tell you, we've heard over and over again that you're supposed to use peppercorn ranch. And nowhere around here can you get peppercorn ranch. This was the closest thing we could get. This is the Fredericks by Meyer. This is peppercorn bacon ranch. So it is going to have bacon in it, but they do not sell peppercorn ranch around here anywhere. So then we also got this gyro bread.
Which you could use pita bread if you wanted to, either one.
Yes. We got some coleslaw, and we got some pulled pork, and then we got some Johnsonville smoked brats. So Kevin is going to be the one to actually do this. So what are you going to do
I'm
first?
Open my sausage up first and put them in a pan and heat them up. If it wasn't 30 degrees outside, I'd probably grill these outside, but it's really cold.
Yeah, it's cold. So
I'm literally just going to put them in a pan and just heat them up. And I'll put oil, the juice and all in there.
So you could get whatever sausages you want. We chose for our first time trying to do these that we would just got regular sausages, but if you want spicy or whatever, then you could do that.
And then I'm also going to take the pulled pork, and you can do this in the microwave if you want to. I'm going to put it in a pan and heat it up. And I've got one more skillet over here to just put the gyro bread on just to toast it a little bit, just to heat it up a bit, because who wants to eat cold bread? So you can just take this and in the pan. And this is just pulled pork. We didn't get a pulled pork that had barbecue sauce because we didn't think that would go good with it. We got one that was just seasoned. So
yeah, it says coated with seasonings. So it just says seasonings, literally.
It smells good.
It says garlic, orange peel, onion powder, vinegar, sea salt. So hopefully it doesn't, I don't think that'll interfere with anything.
Well, you see how well I cut it.
So normally you would heat this up in the microwave?
You can just stick it in the microwave in this tray and it's perfectly fine, honestly. It looks disgusting when they come out of the pan like that. But I'll put it in the heat and break it up a little bit as it's heating up. So anyway, I'm just going to let this stuff heat up. I'll be right back. Okay, everything's heating up. You can hear the sausages sizzling over there. So I'm going to get 4 of these gyro breads out of here. There's 4. I'm just going to lay them on a plate just so I can have them ready, and then I'll wrap the rest of them up. And then I'm going to make my coleslaw while that stuff is heating up. And I'm just going to cut the bag and dump it in a big bowl. Makes a lot. Tammy said it expands larger than you think.
It is, yeah. There's a lot more in that bag than it looks like.
Whole thing?
Oh, Lord, no. I don't think you're going to need to put all that.
So the last thing I do is I'm just going to put this in a hot pan and just warm up the gyro bread just a little bit, just to make it a little bit more pliable, and it'll just warm it up a little bit. Okay, so everything's ready. So I'm going to turn these really low. Okay, so I'm going to take one of my wraps and I'm going to put a sausage on there first, and then I'm going to take a spoonful of the pulled pork. And if I get juice on there, that's fine. I like the little juice. And then put slaw on it. And if you want to, you can have the extra peppercorn out, just the dressing, if you wanted a little bit more. But I think that's ready to go.
Okay, here it goes.
I'm gonna eat this.
I don't know which one to eat. They're both huge.
Big sandwiches.
Big, yes. And notice we have 2 on our plate. When you go to Disney, they give you 1.
I was worried because I took a little bite of the slaw before we ate them.
Right.
And I was worried that that bacon flavor, it tastes like bacon bits. That kind of chemically bacon smoke flavor. That doesn't come through when you're eating it, does it? Not really. I mean, it's there, but it's not strong.
I like that pulled pork.
It definitely has a different flavor.
The pulled pork with the sausage is really good.
It has a good flavor to it.
I do think the bread is thicker than what you get there. I think they use a pita bread. I still like this a lot.
Although pita bread's pretty thick too.
I like this very much. To me, this is closer than the recipe we did before. Much closer.
Yeah,
it was completely different.
You got the sausage, you got the pork, the dressing. I don't know if that dressing really hits off for me. There's not a lot of flavor there to really get the dressing going.
To me, I do taste the bacon bit flavor.
And I do get the bacon bits some too. I think Tammy found a recipe for making your own peppercorn dressing.
Yes.
I think I would try to do my own next time.
Yes, I think it would be worth it to do your own.
Plus you can make probably a whole jar of it and have it for a while.
You probably could. We looked it up because we were going to make these like months and months and months ago. And we looked up who makes peppercorn dressing. Well, the only one we found was Ken's. Ken's brand peppercorn.
And they sell tons of Ken's around here.
Yeah, at Meijer. They had a ton of Ken's, but not peppercorn ranch. They had like 4 different kinds of ranch, but not peppercorn ranch. And then
Hidden Valley.
Yeah.
Hidden Valley is the ranch company. Seems like they would have
no peppercorn. So I don't know if that is a Kentucky area. I don't know. I would be very curious if you all can find. But we found a recipe a long time ago where they were saying use the peppercorn ranch. And they said that'll be your hardest ingredient to find.
Yeah.
And they're right, because you can't find it. So
you can order on Amazon, but it's expensive.
Yeah, so it'll be very curious to find out. Leave me a comment and let us know if you have that in your area, because we just don't.
Yeah. I think these are good. And
I like it too.
I think they went together quicker than the other recipe too. There wasn't a whole lot we had to do with this.
Yes,
It's all stuff you buy pretty much.
We were making our own pita.
Yeah.
We were making our own bread in that.
Which
in this,
is good, but these are
yeah,
good.
it wasn't bad. It wasn't hard to make at all. That is not a bad recipe. It just is not anything like you get at Disney.
Right.
It still tasted good. It just wasn't the same. This is closer to what you get there.
No, but nothing beats the original.
Nothing beats the original. Nothing beats eating one right there. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.